Alrighty, all just a really quick video to essentially show you how to use the AI crypto scanner signals to trade on a different exchange to the one it's getting its info from. So at the moment, the scanner is getting its information from Binance. That may change in the future because I prefer to trade on Bybit. At the moment, though, due to some rate limit issues, I don't have the scanner getting its info from Bybit um, because it can get more info and easier from Binance. But there can be some slight differences in the token prices and movement between the exchanges. Not enough to be a big worry, but I wanted to take you through the differences. So I just placed a trade here on Bybit. So this is where the trade entry was, this green line. And the stop loss ended up just here. And this is where I mean that the differences between the exchanges can cause a slight issue. At the moment, you can see that red line, which is the stop loss. It's not, it should be down here below this bit of market structure here. But due to the differences between the exchanges, obviously the Binance exchange has this lowest point here up a little bit higher. Okay, so what you could just leave it like that, but to fine tune that trade so it's got the best chances of taking profit, we should have that stop loss below that bit of structure. So I'm just going to double click on this stop loss and just drag it down so it's just below that structure. All right. That, of course, means the risk to reward ratio is now not quite as good, but this one was already a little bit more than 2 to 1. So now it might be just slightly under 2 to 1, something like that. Now this is on the 15-minute time frame. The stop loss is placed off 15-minute time frame structure. The take profit, or at least take profit one, is, and that's all I've been using at the moment, is take profit one. Take profit one is based off the 1 hour market structure. So if we put the chart on the 1 hour time frame, we can see where the take profit is up here. And we can see that it is obviously using this market structure here somewhere. Now we could just leave this one right here, or if we want to make sure it's going to make profit a lot quicker, we could drop it down to about there, so it's just below these little peaks. That would probably be the very best chance of success, just there like that. And what you can do now to see how that's turned out is I'm just going to come down here to the information on that trade and scroll across here to where the take profit and stop loss is. And I'm going to click on edit the take profit and stop loss. And I'll just scroll all the way to the bottom here. And it's showing me that if I hit my stop loss, I'm going to lose 1.2 USDT. So I'm trying to keep my risk at the moment between 1 and 2%. And I'm only trading a $100 account at the moment. So that's a 1.2% risk for this trade. And, if I lose $1.20, it's not a real big issue. On the other hand, up here, if I hit the take profit where I've just moved it to, I will make 3.6 USDT. So that's actually a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, which is quite nice. So now I will just leave that trade to play out. While we're talking, what we can also do is once the market gets up, probably above this little spike here, gets up to about here, then I could grab this stop loss and move it up a bit higher than the green entry line price. That way, it's a no risk trade. That way, even if the market turns around and goes the wrong way, it's going to hit that stop loss, and I'll take just a tiny little profit instead of a loss. That's a feature that the software I use, the SMC Master that I use for my forex trading and for the copy trading. That's a feature it does as well. Once it's in a certain amount of profit, it'll move the stop loss up, so that trade's completely risk free. Yeah, all right. So there's a few little tweaks that you can use. Hope that helps. I'm going to try and make several little short videos on a specific point dealing with the AI scanner. And that's this one. Cheers for listening.